Welcome to Lesson 5 from Chapter 3. We are just dividing multi-digit numbers. So we are doing long division. Here's some of your vocabulary from your vocab list on page 6 in your notes, I believe. When one number is divided by another, the result is called a quotient. So the answer to a division problem is a quotient. Okay, the dividend is the number that is divided. So that's the number that's inside the box. That's the dividend. That's the number being divided. And the divisor is the number being used to divide. Think of it as a person. He's the divisor. He's dividing that number. And then our quotient is our answer to the division problem. Okay, down here, your quotient again is the number of the answer of the division problem. The dividend is the number being divided, and the divisor is that person dividing into the dividend. Okay. Our standard for this is 6.ns, which means number systems, .2. Our test will be on Friday of next week. Be ready. Turn the page. Dividing 3-digit dividends. Okay, if you use estimation to help you, you'll figure out the first digit in the quotient. Okay, so if we take number 1, 351 divided by 9. 351 is the number being divided, so that's on the inside. Okay, we can round 351 to 360 because 9 can go into 36. 9 goes into 36 how many times? 4 times. Perfect. Okay, so we know our first number should be close to the number 4. Okay, it's not going to be anything higher, but it could be lower. So if we look, 351 divided by 9. 9 cannot go into 3. Okay, so if it helps you, put an X there or a 0. Okay, so then we have to go 9 into 35. 9 can go into 35 3 times, and that gives us 27. So we would subtract the 27 from 35, and we have 8 left. 9 students cannot fit into 8 desks. Understand that? 9 students cannot fit into 8 desks. So 9 cannot go into 8. So we have to bring down that 1. So now 9 goes into 81 9 times. And that gives us 81. When you subtract the 2, you get an answer of 0. So you know you're done. Anytime your answer is 0 and you have a number above every number in your dividend, okay, you're done. So our answer is 39. Well, when we rounded, or estimated, we were at 40. Is 39 almost equal to 40? Yeah, so 39 is a very good answer for this. Would 390 be a good answer? 390 close to 40? No. Okay, so when you estimate, that's helping you understand what your answer should be close to. Okay, if we go to the bottom of that page, number 2, we have 878 divided by 31. Okay, 878, we could round that to 900 and then change 31 to 30 because 30 can go into 90 how many times? 3. 30, 60, 90. Okay, so we know that our answer is going to be close to 30. Okay, our first digit in that tens place is going to be close to the number 3. Okay, 31 students cannot fit into 8 desks. So we could put an X or 0 above the 8 and then go to 87. 31 can go into 87. 31 students can fill 87 desks twice. Okay, so 2 times, so that 2 is going above the 7 because our number was 87. 2 times 31 gives us 62. When we subtract 87 and 62, we get 25. 31 students cannot fit into 25 desks. Think of it that way. So you need to bring down that next number. So 31 goes into 258 8 times. And this is guess and check. You're not going to know this. You don't have a multiplication table. You don't have a calculator. You're going to have to sit and do the math. 31 times 7, that gives me 21. That's 217 plus 31 more. See how far we can go. 248. Well, I know I can't go anymore because 30 more is going to push me over that 258. Okay, so it's all guess and check. So 258 subtract 248, you have 10 left over, but there's no more numbers to bring down, and we're not working with decimals right now, we're working with remainders. So we have our answer is 28 with a remainder of 10. Okay, is 28 with a remainder of 10 close to 30 or approximately equal to? Yeah. So we know our answer has reasonableness. It's probably correct. Go ahead and pause the video, do letters A and B, and then push play to check your answers to see if you're correct. All right, welcome back. So letter A, your answer was 96. 8 goes into 76 9 times, which gives you 72. And you subtract those two, you have 4 left over. 8 cannot fit into 4, so you had to bring down that other 8. 8 goes into 48 6 times, and our answer subtracts to 0. So we know that 96 is our final answer. We are done. Letter B, 16 goes into 31 once. If it went in twice, we'd be over 31. We'd be at 32. So it can only go in one time, and that gives us 16. Subtract those two, we have 15 left over. This number should never be bigger than the divisor. Okay? If it is, then that means that the divisor can go into the dividend more than once. Okay? So 16 can't fit into 15, so we got to bring down that second 8. 16 goes into 158, the guess and check again. You just got to guess a number and check and see how it works. I started with 8, and that only gave me 128. Okay, so I knew that 16 can go in there one more time. So I tried 9, and I got 144. So 158 subtract 144 leaves me with 14 left over. Okay, I have no more numbers to bring down, so that's my remainder. My remainder should never be bigger than my divisor. Okay, because if it is, that means that my divisor could go in one more time, or more than one more time, into my quotient. Okay, turn the page. Dividing 4-digit dividends is exactly the same concept. Okay, just bigger numbers, longer division. Okay, number 3, we have 6,493 divided by 75. Those are big numbers. You just have to guess and check how many times 75 can go into 649. Okay, and that gave us 8, which was the answer of 600. When you subtract those two numbers, you have 49 left over. 75 students cannot fit into 49 desks, so we had to bring down that 3. 75 goes into 493 6 times. Again, that was guess and check. You just have to guess a number, multiply it out, see what it equals. So 75 times 6 gives us 450 with 43 left over. Remember, your remainder should never be bigger than your divisor. So we got an answer of 86, remainder 43. Now you can check your answer to any multiplication or division problem. So when you're checking a division problem, you're taking your answer times your quotient, which is your answer, times your divisor. So 75, times 86, okay? Just like they did right here. Then if you have a remainder, you're going to add that remainder to this answer. And this should equal what you are dividing. Okay? Same with number 4. Okay, so the average person has 1,460 dreams a year. What is the average number of dreams a person has each night? Well, you only have one number there. that is your second number. You have to know how many days are in a year. So there are 365 days in a year. So we have 1,460 divided by 365 days. Again, guess and check. Okay, so 365 times 4 was the first number that they chose. So we have 20, 24, 25, 26, 12, 13, 14 just happened to be exactly the right answer. So the average person has 4 dreams a night. Go ahead and do C, D, and E. Pause the video, come back and check your answers. Welcome back. Go ahead and check your answers. Make sure that they're all correct. Letter C was 77, remainder 9. D was 93, remainder 2. And E was just 3. If you got them wrong, go back, look at the work, see where you went wrong so you remember for next time. Turn the page when you're ready. Page 219 is going to be our homework that we're going to do in class tomorrow. Look it over. If you have any questions, be sure to bring them and we can go over them, okay? But you do not have to do this today. This is what we will do in class tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to change this. I want you to pick 2, okay? Pick 2 out of these 4 problems to do right now. And then we are going to check them in class tomorrow. And then if you have any questions, you can ask me them then. I also want you to rate yourself. How well do you understand dividing multi-digit numbers? Okay? Circle the image on how you feel. It's really clear, you understand it. It's somewhat clear, you got it, but you need more practice. Or it's not so clear, you might need just a little bit more help. Okay? Circle that in your book. You're going to do all of this in your book, okay? So you're going to pick 2 to do right now. Out of these 4 problems, do them right in your book and rate yourself, okay? The rest of the assignment will be tomorrow in class. Have a great day.